What's up, everybody? Go Karen here. We're gonna be doing a reaction to Grizzy's MCU freaks are still defending the Marvels and attacking fans. So this is a remake of this video because I actually did a reaction to it, but I didn't really like the video, so I want to remake the video. So this video came out. This whole video came out like 2 weeks ago when he talked about it. So what's going on here is that people, the movie reactors, or just the regular reaction channels that react to movies and TV shows, finally can get to watch the Marvels because it came out in Disney Plus 2 weeks ago in February. So a lot of them reacting to it and like sucking off this movie. So we're gonna do this reaction to it again, but this time I hope this video be a lot better. So I hope y'all like and subscribe to the channel, and I will get into the video right now. Yeah, and one more thing, I haven't seen the Marvels, I haven't seen the movie, but I know what's about to happen in this movie. Not everything, except for like the ending, some of the plot points, but not like everything. But like, let's get into the video.
It's official now. The Marvels is the worst performing MCU film of them all. The pro-Disney media is trying desperately to save it after its release on Disney Plus a few weeks ago. And the MCU shills, man, they are still angry because they desperately wanted this film to succeed.
Do not let this movie flop. I am absolutely begging you guys. This movie deserves the hype, and we need our representation. If our representation doesn't do well, we're not going to get more representation.
This is the reason why I decided to react to it the first time. Well, every time I hear this, it always pisses me off. I get sick and tired of people saying that because a movie fails, they are not gonna make a representation in like movies and stuff no more. It's one of the most dumbest takes I ever heard, and it's mostly on people like this person right here that trying to say like, oh, if you don't watch this movie and the movie goes bad, they're not gonna make representation show. They're still gonna make representation. This movie's just not a good representation of these characters or anything else in the Marvel franchise. It's not a good movie. Just accept it. Just say it was a bad movie. No one not gonna hate you for it. No one not gonna hate you for liking the movie. Well, some people are, but not most people. If you like the movie, that's fine. But this is why people attack people like this guy, saying stupid shit like this, saying that, oh, they're not going to do more representation. It's one of the most dumbest takes I ever heard in my life. They're still going to do representation. It's just that this movie's just not a good movie at all.
The price is wrong, bitch.
But don't worry, Disney never learns their lesson, and you will continue to get your forced representation. Yeah. So as I stated earlier, The Marvels has recently released on Disney Plus, which means that the fake reactors who waited patiently for months to watch this movie for money on YouTube are getting their shot at defending this movie.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
The only reason why I decided to redo the video is that I kind of got a little bit on them a little bit too hard, because like I said in my original video that people already knew that Beast was in the movie. Why y'all so surprised? But then I started thinking, what about if I was back as a normie and I haven't really seen this movie before Disney Plus? I'd be surprised that Beast was in the movie too. That's why I decided to remake it, because I kind of a little bit went too hard on them. But at the same time, I'm going hard on them on other things.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
By the way, did you catch that before Beta Boy jumped out of his seat? These two were actually holding hands.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
And I know I've asked this before, but why in God's name do you paint your fingernails?
I don't know why dudes do that. I get like, you're like a goth or an emo kid, or someone that's trying to do like doing cosplay or stuff. I understand painting your nails, or you like a woman, but I just don't understand people paint their nails. I just don't really understand it. If people do paint their nails, tell me in the comments, why do dudes paint their nails? Because I don't really understand it, because it makes no sense.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Adam and I are deepening our friendship and deepening the lore that is our relationship.
Yes.
I don't even want to know what that means, and neither do you, so moving on.
I don't think the film is great, 10 out of 10, but it was fun.
I swear to God, guys, if I had a nickel for every time I've heard this.
I was prepared to have
because like I watched like most of Chris's videos, and he's right about this. Every time when a movie is bad, they do criticize the movie. I'm not gonna say they don't criticize it, but they don't criticize it to the point where it does need to be talked about in like pre like big ways. Like the movie's like inconsistent and bad in certain points. They're not really like harsh about these movies. Cause I started to see a lot. I get like some people want to be like more like calm about it. It's like, yeah, this movie wasn't good. But some people like me, it's like I'm more harsh about it because like, yeah, this movie was not a good movie. But like every time I watch Grizzy's channel in all his videos, every time it's a bad movie, they always say it wasn't a great movie, but it's a fun movie. They more saying that they do not want to criticize it and be harsh about it. So they're just gonna say like, yeah, it wasn't a great movie, but it was a lot of fun. It's like, so what are you telling me? You telling me that this movie's like a 6 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10? That's what you telling me? Because the Marvel movie don't deserve that. I haven't seen it. I heard about it. To me, this movie feels like it's like a 2 or 3.
a good time, but be a little underwhelmed. But this was just so much fun.
Because it's fun. Because this movie was fun.
I thought this was just like a really fun movie.
I would be set for life. These people say this about every single bad MCU movie or Disney Plus series.
And they say this too around Star Wars as well. They do this. It's most, cause he doesn't go after them for like other movies. He mostly go after them for like Disney shit. Cause most of the time, most of these people just defending like these Disney Marvel and Disney Star Wars movies and shows. Cause like he doesn't go after them for other stuff. Cause like in his videos, cause he mostly going after the Disney shields that defend Marvel and Star Wars stuff.
This movie was a good time.
I really had a good time.
I still had a fun time with it, and that's what really matters at the end of the day for me personally.
I'm sorry. Why was there one bad word about this movie?
And this is the reason. Now, this is when I'm gonna be harsh. A lot of people was harsh about this movie. Everybody said that this is the worst drawn movie in the Marvel's history. Everyone said that this was a bad movie. A lot of people said this was not a good movie. But you in the Shield saying here that, oh, I don't know why this movie is bad. A lot of people say could have reasons why this movie is bad. You just ignoring it. It's just ignoring it, or you just saying that I don't care. That's really what it is. That you just ignoring the people that did not like this movie. That's really what it is. I don't really know most people that like these movies. I just going after these people because like they are really trying their best to defend this movie.
That was fun as hell.
And do you know what the best part is, and what really pisses these people off, is that we have more fun ripping this shit than they do pretending to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Which is why they get frustrated when these projects fail, and the only way for them to make sense of that failure is to say that, well, you all just hate women, and hate women of color.
I think people wanted it to be bad or were expecting it to be bad because
People knew it was going to be bad.
it is using only female protagonists, and our antagonist was a female as well. It was all female run, essentially.
I am guessing, though, that
I always hate this narrative. The same thing with representation. People like female-led movies and TV shows, and people like female villains. Watch a fucking anime or watch a different movie. And a lot of people watch a good movie with a female protagonist or a female villain, like Aliens or Kill Bill or something. People did not like this movie because everything about it was bad. The characters was bad. The world building was bad. No one really didn't like Brie Larson. It's a reason why people didn't like Brie Larson. Yeah, the character was not good. I didn't watch Captain Marvel. I didn't. But I heard reasons why it was a bad movie. People like Miss Marvel, just not the character itself. People said the actress is good. People like the actress, but people just did not like the character. Nick Fury, you fucked this character, especially in Secret Invasion. I heard how bad Secret Invasion gotten, and it was so bad. The female villain was not good. The only reason why she in this movie is because she's married to the dude that played Loki. Monica Rambeau, no one never cared about Monica Rambeau, especially in WandaVision. She's just a nothing burger of a character. The only people like Black Widow, but dang, it's that Black Widow was not a good movie. So you gonna call people because it's a female love movie and stuff, and based on like Marvel, Star Wars, yeah, you gonna call people like, oh, you just hate women, or you just hate women of color. No, people just hate this movie because the bad writing, the bad characterization of these characters. That's really what it is. Stop saying. If I hear people say, "Oh, you just hate this movie because of representation or female-led movies or people of colors and all this type of shit," I already know how biased you're gonna be. I just going to fucking annoy y'all because y'all just gonna sit here and try to defend like bad movies and bad TV shows. It just gets to the point that I kind of sick and tired of these people keep saying bullshit like this.
A lot of losers just saw that 2 of the leads were women of color.
I like I said 2 of the leads were women of color. It's technically 4. 2 leads were women of color. No, people dislike Brie Larson more than these 2 characters. People said she's just a bunker boring. People like Miss Marvel. I just forgot her real name. People like Miss Marvel, people like the actress, not the character itself. The main villain was not a good villain anyway. What I heard. So it's like, what this whole narrative that you want. I get you want to push this narrative, but this narrative you want to push does not work because a lot of people, including me, like actually watch TV shows and movies with female-led characters and stuff. So I think you cannot attack people for liking. You try to attack people. I'm trying to say you can't attack people for disliking this movie because it doesn't work that way.
And just noped out of there.
You know how people have like those views on like female superheroes and stuff like that, or just
and then it's like it's just the small majority that really do not like female characters, and these people only go on Twitter and be like go to these small accounts that really hate female-led movies and people of color shit, but the most of the majority like female-led characters and stuff. And they just sitting here like, yeah, these movies are shit and the writing is shit. And this pushing this agenda is not helping the franchise or the characters themselves. It's just not working out.
Female protagonists in general, like if it's just run by women.
And these people never provide proof, by the way.
Yeah,
where?
Because, one, he's right. What's the proof? And if they do show the proof, it's going to be someone that no one heard about, and it's going to be a small account. That's really what it is. But the most majority of people actually do like female-like characters. People just did not like this movie because it's just bad.
Where are the tweets? Where are the video clips?
Yes.
When I make a claim about the shills, I provide proof with several examples. You just take a narrative that you see on Twitter or in the media, and you just run with it as if it's 100% true.
The Marvels flop, and part of the next beer should hate female leads in superhero movies, but honestly, the biggest part of it is just Marvel fatigue. It is Marvel fatigue. I think you can't really say it's Marvel fatigue because people are waiting for a good Marvel show and a good Marvel movie. It's just that it's not really a Marvel fatigue a little bit, but it's mostly a bad movie fatigue. People just gotten sick and tired of bad movies now, and people just want a good TV show, good movies. You had to watch 2 Disney Plus shows just to know who Miss Marvel and Monica Rambeau is. Even though you know most of these characters, you still don't really care about both of these characters, except for like Miss Marvel because of the actress. Monica Rambeau, like I said, like 2 or 3 times, she's just a boring, nut to burger character.
And have no problem falsely labeling people racist, sexist, homophobic.
I love how they say, "Oh, of course, man, I already hate this movie." Even though in the theaters, it was mostly 60% of men went and watched the movie, and like 40% women watched the movie. That means more dudes went and watched the Marvels than women. So that narrative already doesn't work in your favor.
Haters or just idiots that don't know what they're talking about.
People just love to hate.
Well, it's not just that. Some people love to hate.
I would recommend watching a video. I'm going to put this out here. Sarah Sparks. And one thing, congratulations for Sarah Sparks for hitting 2 million subscribers. He's a good channel. I do recommend people to watch Sarah Sparks' channel. He did a video about why do we love to hate watch. It's a good video. It kind of like it's interesting on why we hate watch stuff. He has some good points in the video too. Some really good points. Yes, people just love to hate watch stuff, but at the same time, this movie was not good. Yes, people already knew this movie not gonna be good, but at the same time, then another thing, a lot of things like people want to be proven wrong. Some people are like, okay, I think this movie gonna be bad, but I want them to prove me wrong and say that okay, this movie's a good movie, but it's just proved them right. It's like, yeah, this is a bad movie. Some people don't want to be proven right. Most of the time, people want to be proven wrong that okay, this is a good movie. This is a good movie, but the problem is, that it was not a good movie. I'm sorry to say that is that this movie is a shit. I like Blind Way, but I can't really agree with most of their takes and some of their takes because like they defend a lot of Marvel stuff too and Star Wars stuff. I can't agree with them on this stuff. I watch their reactions on other movies that I like. I just can't agree with them on the Marvels and Star Wars stuff. I just can't do it.
Some people just don't know how to talk about stuff anymore.
And
people still know how to talk about stuff. It's just that this movie's just not a good movie. I don't know why they just can't accept that people just hate this movie. Or the same thing like people had to accept that people love this movie. Some people are fine with people liking this movie. They're just attacking people that trying to defend it so hard. I just don't understand it.
The only shred of evidence that these people bring up is the backlash that Brie Larson received after her dumbass comments in the past.
A lot of neckbeards were really upset with Brie Larson for whatever reason.
For whatever reason, she had interviews. It was interviews and stuff that she said back in like when Captain Marvel came out. Even the people she worked with, like Chris Hemsworth and the dude that played War Machine, they did not like her. It's like it's not just the neckbeards. Even the people that she worked with didn't really like her like that. So like, I'm sorry to say this, soy boy, is that the only reason why people didn't like Brie Larson, it was on her. She the one was saying shit almost like that other girl. It was saying shit about Snow White. She's just attacking the fan base and attacking the writers. That's what they were doing.
Again, does not do the research.
Yeah.
If anything, I think a lot of people were just really afraid to say that they had fun at this movie.
Yep.
Because there was so much online hate for this movie.
Yes, because of mean people like me.
You guys realize that outside of your wild echo chamber of media, I don't know how to say this, and hatred. Their opinions can be completely objective and don't have to line up with yours. Also, waste way less time and energy when you just let people enjoy things. I'm fine with people enjoying things. I'm not mad that people have. My brother likes some of this stuff. My brother likes some of this Star Wars and Marvel stuff. I don't get it. Sometimes I don't really get it, but at the same time, I'm not mad at him for liking this stuff. Sometimes I understand. The only reason why we attack people like y'all is that y'all attacking us for disliking these movies and attacking y'all for trying to defend it. That's the only reason. And you like the movie, that's fine. But don't just come here and sit here and come after us because we don't like the movies and stuff either.
Mean people like us who just can't leave people alone and let them enjoy things.
Hey guys, it's okay. It's okay to like this movie.
Believe it or not, I don't care if people like this movie.
Yeah.
What I have a problem with is Disney shills, and especially paid Disney shills who get invited to the premiere just because they praise and sell out for everything Disney does on their little YouTube channel.
Then everybody likes everything. They are not being as. They're not really being as harsh about. They don't have to be like openly said fuck this movie and stuff, but they're not really being like really critical about the movies themselves. That's another issue that I have. They're not really being super critical about the movie. That's another issue I have a problem with. Cause they notice issues with the movie. So tell your audience what the problem with the movie, but some of them don't really say. Some of them don't even do that, and I have a problem with that as well.
I wanted to give a huge thank you to Italia Film Middle East and Walt Disney Studios for inviting me to the Marvel's premiere.
Because I watched his Star Wars video, that dude always been shield. He always gonna be dick sucking the Marvel stuff for a very long time. That's why he sucked the sequels dick and shit on the prequels.
It was my first Disney premiere, and I am beyond grateful and really happy that I could attend. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah, keep sucking your overlords, my friend.
I have to ask. They made you pass through a metal detector, didn't they? You know, just in case,
By far, I think one of the strongest aspects of this film is the development of the character of Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, played by the amazing Brie Larson.
How? What develop? Listen, I ain't watched the movie, but I heard some stuff that she went to this water planet that sings a lot, and so she loved her duties. 2, she fucked these other people's solar system because she fucked up the sun and she couldn't figure out how to turn the sun back on, even though at the end of the movie she turned it back on anyway. I like what development that the character had, because like without hearing in the movies that you could have did more character development with Brie and Monica Rambeau, but what I hear is that they didn't really. Yeah, these two characters had like a pretty big argument with each other. Why Monica. Plus, I upset that Brie abandoned her. They really didn't explain that in the movie anyway.
Now,
I know it's insane shit because like a little bit I am. I had to watch the movie. I'm not gonna watch it because right now I'm watching Indiana Jones, and I just got finished watching Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's a good movie. I still have to watch the other movies as well. But right now I'm not gonna be watching the Marvels because I'm gonna be watching all of Marvel, like the Iron Mans through to this movie.
Real quick before we get out of here, we actually have some final verdicts for the Marvels.
If I were to rate it out of 10 at the moment as it stands, I would say maybe like a 7, like a 6 or a 7, honestly.
I would give the Marvels a solid 8.5 out of 10.
Of course you're going to give it 8.5. Of course you're going to do it. Same thing with her giving it like a 7, of course.
Jesus Christ! Gonna give this a 9.5.
Of course. these rankings that they gave this movie at 8.5, this dude gave it a 9.5. Are you telling me this is the best movie y'all seen through Endgame, Infinity War, Avengers, Civil War, like Doctor Strange and you are telling me that this movie from both of y'all two, even her, saying that these are better movies than a lot of the movies in Marvel in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I try to say more things. It's like I can't really say much. It's like it's just really dumb takes from Shields. Let's just say it like that.
Definitely skewed a little by the fact that Kamala Khan is my favorite superhero.
Get the fuck out of here.
Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the
If y'all enjoyed the video, like and subscribe to the channel, and subscribe to the Grizzy channel as well. Make some good content, and we'll see you guys later, and goodbye.